Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Played into space out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. Koundé calmly anticipates. Bellingham, and the finish! Musiala, Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Musiala, and Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Koundé. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And it's Messi. Camavinga. De Jong. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Rice. This is De Jong. Spread neatly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And again, they run up against... He's having a hit! Hernandez. Musiala. It's Pedri. Kubasi. Rice. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pedri. And here's Torres. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played back to the goalkeeper. Belletti. And Koundé. Kubasu. Hernandez. Pedri. Oh, right place, right time. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Has a go! It's anyone's ball now. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Rice. De Jong. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Ce match est placé sous vidéosurveillance. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, Neymar. Le numéro 21.
And the action is back on the way.
À leur place,
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's got tall. In he goes again. Sticks it away. Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
47 minutes de jeu par
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's forced to go back. Koundé looking for the runner. Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
De Jong. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, who's going to be first to this? So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Rice.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that was very necessary. And it's gone back to the keeper, Diogo Costa. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. This is De Jong. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's played him through. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. On the volley! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. And here's Maradona.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
De Jong, and it's Batistuta. Pedri! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now he's off and running. It's just beyond his reach. Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. Maradona. Always onto this. Corner then.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Corner number 2 then.
Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 22. Le numéro 20. Messi. Changement.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Batistuta. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Batistuta. Belletti. Yamal. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. 4 extra minutes added on. Conte. Here's Beckenbauer. And here's Maradona. Oh, well played, well played. Paris Saint-Germain get their 4th corner. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Basten is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Van Basten. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Got it! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been this time, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga attempts a clearance.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And here's Maradona. Well, that looks it's Maradona! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. David Villa. Van Basten. David Villa! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolute.
And Gullit! And it's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Adams cuts out the pass. Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
David Villa. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And it's Maradona. Done delicately. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Fernando Torres. David Villa. Can he get it through? That's beautifully weighted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Camavinga really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up.
Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Eto'o. Short changes him with that pass. It's an early cross, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga, and the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Roberto Carlos.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's picked his way through. Cross goes in there. There's the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
And the second half gets underway.
Le numéro 7.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has been knocked clear. He's got a side of goal. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Eto'o. That is a great pick out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good play.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pull it. Zico. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Roberto Carlos. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. It's Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Maradona. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Otto. Zico. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foot in. Eto'o is wide and looking to get onto this.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pullet plays it short. He's got full. He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
David Villa. Oh, smashing header! And it's come back out to him. Yes! The lead is 3! It is surely done! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koundé, chance to shoot now. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
Kaka. Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Torres. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Big chance, must be! Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. Now it's Torres. That has been cut short. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He can run onto that. Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Keeper has taken decisive action. Bergkamp. Bergkamp. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No goals as yet. Bergkamp. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Torres. Fernando Torres. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Chance! That's another chance! Kaká finds himself offside. Montpellier looking to get their possession. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Maradona with he gets big. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van Basten calmly anticipates. Conte, and here's Havertz. Messi. "30 minutes gone. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Maldini. Conte. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kaká. Bergkamp. Moved on forwards. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's in on goal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. For Conte. And it's Bergkamp. Adams gets across to intercept that. Maldini cuts it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21, Fernando Torres. À sa place.
And the action is back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Bergkamp.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
Climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Montpellier with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, easy pickings there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kante wins the duel this time. Batistuta is herring after that one.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Costa Curta. Still just a single goal between the sides. To Maldini. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Short changes him with that pass. Montpellier appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Might be danger here. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a decent clearance.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Costa Curta. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Havertz. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Works it forward. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Just off target.
Bergkamp certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. le numéro
So,
8.
time for changes
Le
on
numéro
both
5.
sides, actually.
Le numéro 7, Neymar. Le numéro 10.
He's had it taken off him.
À leur place, le numéro 22.
Pedri.
Le numéro 17.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Attention, changement.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that has not gone well. Darwin. Bellingham. Messi. And they're quick to press. The referee's awarded a free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Deftly away. Pedri. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's really well cleared. And it's De Bruyne. That's gone loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Batistuta. Cleared without hesitation.
Montpellier need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
10 minutes de temps additionnel.
We are into stoppage time. Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Beckham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gnabry.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adams played back to the goalkeeper. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's looking to set free a runner. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Torres. He might be in here! Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Cleared without hesitation. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri, he's gone forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's going to be disappointed with that. Here comes, heads it! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Bayern Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Otto has got himself a free kick. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looks to go up and over. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, this looks sharp.
Eto'o, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Now he's off and running. Koundé.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gnabry, that has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Sané. And here's Eto'o. It could be in here. Eto'o purring through the gears. And that has been clubbed away. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Otto. Koundé is there and he can get that clear. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Mbappe. That has been cut short. And it's Sané. And here's Eto'o. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And Batistuta! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Great hit! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed...
And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Gnabry powering forward here. Sané. Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. And here's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gnabry. Barella can see things others simply cannot. Eto'o! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
52.
genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Barella, Sané. He's got full. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Otto calmly anticipates. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he...
Now the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Sané. Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Maradona. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Camavinga. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Adams makes the interception. That's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, great shapes to shoot! Sane! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Davids. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's the hit! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Chance! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maradona, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rodri. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bayer sends that a long way. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Interesting ball. Rummenigge. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Great chance! Beckenbauer gets it clear. And that's another throw. And it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Maradona. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Good spot, he's seen the run. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Bellingham. Batistuta. It's Camavinga. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Batistuta, and the shot! They've scored!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's played it in low. Adams can get it clear. Messi. Well, there's the clearance.
Has been indicated.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Belletti. Messi in acres of space out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
There's the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Camavinga. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Adams. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer clears. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Up for a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams is fouled. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Mbappe, nicely aimed pass. But that has not gone well. Rodri. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Oh, sweet feet. Has a look and plays it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Attendance for this match was
And it's Batistuta.
70,987.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Luis Suarez. Costa Curta. Lobbed in behind. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Costa Curta. Luis Suarez! And he's heaved it away. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he's in on goal. That'll be a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Belletti. That is a great pick out. Rummenigge. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. Rummenigge. Pinches it off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, super find. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Mbappe. This is promising. Oh, look at that. And Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodri. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 10,
Shifted upfield.
Number 9,
Now it's Pedri.
Suarez.
David Villa.
Number 16,
Conte.
Rodri.
De Bruyne.
5, Tchouaméni. Coming on the
Well, he
field,
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
number
risks.
18, Musiala.
Beckenbauer.
Number 7, Mbappe.
And the number on the board is 3.
Number 13.
Costa Curta.
Number
Musiala.
42.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes added.
And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. Chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So, a breakthrough already. Davids stood up well to him there. Here's Zakaria. Camavinga. Fernando Torres. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get away here? And here's Torres. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Now it's Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Maradona. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those...
Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Maradona. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back. And here's Shevchenko. He's got the shot away! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an...
And the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added up. Chance for the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's on his way. Mbappe! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zakaria. Shevchenko. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? Bellingham, he can run onto that. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some really good ball movement. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. Maradona, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Costa Curta. Bit too much weight on the pass. David Villa. Nedved. Davids. David Villa. Only partially clear. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Great ball, and he's in here. Keeper's ball. Koundé. And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Cher public, je voudrais avoir ce petit mot de félicitation à l'intention du président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête aujourd'hui son anniversaire de mariage. Merci pour lui.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. Costa Curta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nedved. Big chance! Davids. Maradona, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Nedved. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Dixon. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga stands tall and stands strong. Now it's Maradona. Pinches it off him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The referee's awarded a free kick. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Dixon. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pedri, and it's Maradona. Koundé. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Maradona, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bastoni has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Let's a look and plays it forward. And here's Torres. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's looking to set free a runner. Zakaria. Pedri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but he's gone for goal. It's a loose ball. And the volley. Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Bergkamp. Oh, this looks sharp. Camavinga. Now it's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary. Terrific header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Las Palmas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Batistuta. And here's Rivaldo.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Fernando Torres. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham. Bergkamp. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Costa Curta. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rivaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. He can run onto that. Lovely. Camavinga! Oh, split-second reaction.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham. Las Palmas looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's hoisted clear. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Bellingham. Foot in. João Cancelo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Las Palmas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. Maradona. That's been cut out, well played.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Batistuta. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They need...
Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Batistuta tries to get it clear. Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. Bellingham. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's good now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham plays it short. And that was very necessary. Rivaldo. Bergkamp. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Beckham. DiMarco. It's a pretty loose pass. Shot at goal! Corner it is. Beckham to take it as usual. He's got tall. Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 10, Maradona. Coming on the field.
It's a sweet ball that.
18,
Marquinhos calmly anticipates.
Number 7,
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
96,026.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayer sends that a long way. Great ball if he can get there. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rivaldo. Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out of play for a throw. The pass has gone astray. It's going to be another throw.
Substitutions taking place.
And he won't reach that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Rivaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely measured pass. Koundé chips it through. Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Cancelo. Batistuta. He's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Las Palmas making consecutive changes here. Lewandowski getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Marquinhos with the clearance. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Camavinga knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Paris Saint-Germain have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Referee's given a throw. And here's Mbappe. And they've got rid. Beckenbauer. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Conte. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Batistuta. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. He can run onto that. And he gets rid in a hurry. Conte. Here's Rivaldo. Oh, and he's through the mid, looks for the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Climbs up big! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away! A wonderful delivery. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.